Hi everybody, how are you doing? It's still cold, but at least not as bad as yesterday. Or maybe it is just because I've been running around this morning. Yes, we are building again. I wish I had lots of moolah so we can just do everything in one go instead of a few meters every month. But it is what it is. Rome was not built in a day, and we'll get there eventually. The work to the house will likely continue in drips and drabs for a year or so, but the plus side is that it forces me outside and having to move about. Otherwise, I get stuck behind my laptop every day, all week. Anyway, guys, royals, royals, royals. I see that because of the additional royal duties and having to step in for his father more often, William has resigned as president of the Football Association, but will instead now become their patron. This is rather sad, and I think it is sad for William as well. But soon enough, young George will be old enough to step in for his father, and from the looks of things, George will only be too happy to be the president or patron of the Football Association. I also see that it was announced that Birmingham will indeed host the 2027 Invictus Games. On the one hand, it is indeed time that the Games return to England for a change. On the other hand, it may be a little awkward for Harry and the royal family. I can already imagine the headlines. If a number of members of the royal family do not attend or support Invictus in some way during the games, there will be a big hoo-ha in the media, and the media vultures will be watching to see whether Harry will go to see his father, etc., etc. As a matter of fact, I heard a birdie tweet after my video of yesterday that Harry intends spending about a month in the United Kingdom soon. There's no gossip as to whether he will bring the wife and the children, but I may be wrong, but it sounds like it will be just him. I don't know, guys. I did not listen to Lady C's video about divorce rumors yesterday. I'll do so tonight, but although my few United States contacts are not close to the couple, my one Montecito lady says there were heavy rumors last year of them, splitting their business and their estate, and Meghan dining with a well-known divorce lawyer from Los Angeles, and Harry making some snarky remarks about his wife at a Better Up event. But, since then, nothing. No gossip from staff about fights or anything. Like in the year prior, they see Meghan regularly having lunch with someone, going to the farmer's market, or going to the deli or other stores in Montecito. This lady and or her husband also see Meghan Markle and a bodyguard driving out of their estate regularly. She says in the beginning they saw Harry regularly as well, either with Meghan or cycling with his bodyguards. But she cannot recall the last time she or one of her acquaintances last saw him in the flesh. But from what she hears, he is indeed in and out, and sometimes, in inverted commas, away for work, or that is what they are being told. What that exactly means, no one knows. He could be in San Francisco for Better Up business, or at one of his bolt holes, for all we know. They are certainly not sharing all their comings and goings with staff, and although Meghan might love someone stalking them, there is no one watching or stalking them at all. Like this lady said, they are so used to celebrities in town, they don't even go, oh, there's Oprah, or oh, there's Katy Perry anymore. No, they're just part of the community. So honestly, the only reason why she even bothers to mention Meghan is because I email her and I ask her straight out. And also because they live less than a mile up the road from Harry and Meghan, and because they are a relatively small community, and someone always knows someone who knows someone. Well, because I asked, she went and asked someone who knows someone, and they also came back and said that so far no major fights, no divorce rumors from the actual Montecito mansion. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions too soon just because Harry may supposedly, allegedly spend a month or so in England, maybe without his wife. It will likely be easier for Harry to reconnect with friends and family without Meghan around. As we know by now, no one in the friend and family circles are actually keen on seeing her. No, I'm not the first one to tell you this, but I had a chat with someone who is a royal boffin recently, and one of the things we spoke about was what would happen to Harry the day Charles passes away. Well, according to this boffin, the mainstream media is correct for change, and there is currently no hope, no chance that William will reconcile with Harry. He says the most anyone can possibly hope for is that they will be civil towards one another. But as things stand now, William will not trust Harry again and is adamant that there is no place for him as a working royal and never again will be. I asked him whether he thought there is something which could change things for the two brothers, and he said no. I asked, not even the death of their father? And he said no, not even the death of their father. Of course, nothing is ever impossible, but definitely not probable. Almost impossible at this point. I also asked, will divorce from Meghan change things? I asked almost desperately, and he said, maybe a little. But he does not think William will immediately give Harry the keys to the castle, if ever. The hurt and anger runs deep, and unfortunately Harry cannot and does not fully understand why or his part in it. His own entitlement and ego prevents him from being honest with himself, and that will prevent William and Harry from ever clearing the air. And that, in my expert's opinion. Well, guys, as real poignant and interesting news seems to be on the slow side, I actually sent questions to a few of my old contributors and gossip ghouls, and one of the things I wanted to know is when can we expect the first episodes of Megan's cooking show, and when will the first product drop on her ARO website? I know they said September, but I heard so many other things since that I thought I would ask again. I've sent an email to African Parks requesting an update on the Barker people, and so on and so on. So I'll keep an eye on my email, and I will hop back on here as soon as I start receiving replies. For now, I have yet another wall to build and a young gentleman to fetch from school. So, as always, until we meet again, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.